What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video. And today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Sally. Sally, thank you so much as always for being a member of the herd and for all of the support you've given me, for being such an incredible person. Your support means the world to me, so thank you so much. And thank you for putting more of the longest Johns in front of me because I adore these guys. They are fantastic. Whether they are doing songs on the more serious side or the comedy side, they are always fantastic. And from what I've read the description of this song, it sounds so cool. The song's called "Got No Beard," and from what I can understand, this is a song that like speaks about gatekeeping. And I'm not sure if it's going to be a comedy song about that or if it's going to be a more like what direction they're going to go into it. But general like gatekeeping into a fandom and into a fantasy and into like the singing or any general area. Apparently it is what this song's about. So I can't wait to see, I should say, how the longest Johns are going to go about tackling this. So we are going to get into this reaction. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give the original a like and a comment and subscribe to the longest Johns if you haven't already. And we're going to get into this. This is the longest Johns Got No Beard. Let's go.
I once met a man who said he was a fan. He wanted to sing in my shanty band, but the bottom of his face looked weird.
So weird.
There was skin on his chin that I loathed and feared. From his crown to his ear, he was most sincere. But you can't sing shanties if you got no beard.
Got no beard, you got no beard. You can't sing shanties if you got no beard. Got no beard, you got no beard. You can't sing shanties if you got no beard.
Okay. First of all, let's start at the top of the list here with the most basic and unimportant comment. I used to have that exact same Ghostbusters t-shirt. That is a Loot Crate Ghostbusters t-shirt, and I recognize it immediately. Taking that aside, I was not expecting this song to start this way at all. I love that we've started with no music, no nothing. It is just lyrics coming at you at supersonic speed, like just moving through the lyrics. And like the way they're telling this story is about that someone wants to join their shanty band, but you can't sing shanties. You can't be a part of a shanty band if you don't have a beard. No. Immediately, again, the gatekeeping. I absolutely adore that. What a smart way to tackle it.
I once met a man who said he was a fan. He wanted to sing in my shanty band, but the bottom of his face looked weird.
So weird.
There was skin on his chin that I loathed and feared. From his crown to his ear, he was most sincere. But you can't sing shanties if you got no beard.
Again, the way that they've written that entire more or less shanty style rap, for lack of a better term, is the lyrics of it are so clever. The flow works so well, and it's not even kind of a rhyme scheme or rhyming words that are cliche or expected or basic. Some of the words that they've used to follow that rhyme scheme through work so well and are so unexpected from what you'd expect.
He wanted to sing in my shanty band, but the bottom of his face looked weird.
So weird.
There was skin on his chin that I loathed and feared. From his crown to his ear, he was most sincere. But you can't sing shanties if you got no beard.
Got no beard, you got no beard. You can't sing shanties if you got no beard. Got no beard, you got no beard. You can't sing shanties if you got no beard. I once met a girl who'd heard sea songs. She came to the show and she sang along, but her timing with the shout was slow. So slow. She was graced with a face like the morning glow, but her holler was a blow from the very front row. Said you can't sing shanties if you can't shout ho. Can't shout ho, you can't shout ho. You can't sing shanties if you can't shout ho. Can't shout ho, you can't shout ho. You can't sing shanties if you can't shout ho. And you got no beard. I once met a guy.
Oh my god, okay. I love that this is going in the direction. Why has one of them disappeared? Why is like the like main singer guy? He's gone. All right, cool. I love that this is kind of going in the direction of it's giving just because I'm seeing it so much on my TikTok at the moment, and I adore it. The tree in the bog down in the valley, like the magical tree that the Wiggles are doing. That the tree just dances like crazy, but that kind of repetition, or it's the same thing as like bingo, bingo, and then you work through it over and over and over again. The fact that we're now in the second thing, you can't sing shanties if you can't say ho and you got no beard. And as the song's going to go along, we're going to get you can't sing shanties if you can't sing ho, you can't do this, you can't do that, and you got no beard. Like, I love the fact that it's just going to keep stacking on top of each other. It's such a smart way to do it, because that is how this gatekeeping stuff works. Because if you're gonna gatekeep a fandom and be like, you're not a real fan if you haven't watched, like, there, I love Doctor Who. I have a shelf down here that isn't on camera. That's my Doctor Who collectibles. There are so many people who are like, you're not a real fan of Doctor Who if you haven't watched the original seasons, like the black and white stuff. And I'm like, fair, valid point. If that's what you grew up with, if that's what you love, awesome. At the same time, it doesn't make you any less of a fan if you've only watched New Who. And there's so many different things like that. Every fandom has something where people can be like, oh, you like superhero movies but not comic books, you're not a real fan. You like, there's every single fandom has something like this. And if you're that kind of person, let people enjoy things. Just let, because you have your expectations of, you're not a real fan if you don't do this, and then someone else has their expectations of, well, you're not a real fan if you don't do this. Suddenly no one's a real fan anymore, and the fandom is what suffers. The like, we saw it with Star Wars, that the fandom were more interested in trashing every single new thing that comes out with Star Wars because it's not up to their standards, and nothing ends up doing well. Like, I'm gonna put it out there. Things like I think that I think the last one that did pretty well was The Mandalorian, and every show kind of since then has had some reason why it's been called woke or cancelled or crapped on, and even the new movies had the same thing. And it's like, yes, maybe consider, number one, that if you're not liking it, it's not just made for you; it is made for other people as well. But on top of that, maybe maybe don't just decide that something is good or bad for the entire fandom. Just decide whether you like or don't like something. I don't know, but I like the way that, what I'm basically getting at is, I like the way they're doing this stacking effect, because it's just adding more and more gates and more blocks to make whatever they're singing about less and less acceptable. And in this case, it's shanties, but it works across so many different fandoms and medias of all kind.
And the
Sorry, wrong way.
You can't sing shanties if you can't shout ho and you got no beard. I once met a guy on a weird machine, had wheels and a bell, no
There
mast to
he
be
is.
seen. He was shouting from a pad of notes.
Oh, notes.
And the wheels got caught on his overcoat, and he fell from the pier clawing at his throat. So you can't sing shanties if you don't own a boat. Don't own a boat, you don't own a boat. You can't sing shanties if you don't own a boat.
I'm sorry. We started off with a guy wanting to join their band, and them saying, no, you have no beard, you can't join our band because you're not a real fan of shanties, you can't sing shanties, you've got no beard. Then we had a girl in the front row of their concert. Okay, now we have random bloke riding on a push bike, and for some reason we go into the description of, he's reading things off a clipboard as he's riding a push bike, and his coat gets caught in the wheels and he gets choked as he's pulled off his... Where did all that come from? This took a turn to the left out of nowhere.
Guy on a weird machine, had wheels and a bell, no mast to be seen. He was shouting from a pad of notes.
Oh, notes.
And the wheels got caught on his overcoat, and he fell from the pier clawing at his throat. So you can't sing shanties if you don't own a boat. Don't own a boat, you don't own a boat. You can't sing shanties if you don't own a boat. Don't own a boat, you don't own a boat. You can't sing shanties if you don't own a boat. And you can't shout ho when you got no beard.
I once met a bloke on a tavern floor. He'd had 10 beers, but I'd had 10 more. And his piggy little face was pink.
So pink!
He tried to shout the words, but all out of sync, with a voice so bad it'll make you think that you can't sing shanties if you can't hold your drink.
Can't hold your drink.
And again, there it is. It's like the list of things that are blocking you from being able to sing shanties, or, like I said before, a real fan, is just getting longer and longer and longer. And now it's not just physical attributes. It's your, like, it's not just the way you look. It's not just the way that you sing or what you believe or what you own. Now we're bringing into it, like, your physical abilities. Like, he can't hold his drink. He doesn't have the ability to drink that much, and so he can't be part of the fandom. He doesn't look right because he hasn't got the beard. He can't be a part of the group. She can't scream ho, so she can't be a part. Every one of the things that they're commenting on is kind of a different thing about a person that just blocks more and more groups of people for different reasons. And it's so well done. Also, again, I love the fact that this is done completely a cappella so far, but not with vocal percussion. It's just their voices singing. And I love that fact that it feels true shanty. This is kind of like a song that you could sing out on the water without any instruments backing you up or anything. There's no need for any of that. It's a true, like, shanty work song vibe. And I adore that so much.
With a voice so bad it'll make you think that you can't sing shanties if you can't hold your drink.
Can't hold your drink, you can't hold your drink, you can't sing shanties if you can't hold your drink. Can't hold your drink, you can't hold your drink, you can't sing shanties if you can't hold your drink. And you don't own a boat and you can't shout ho and you got no beard.
I once met a sailor all big and broad with an eye-patch parrot and a long curved sword. Had a chest like a powder keg, but he had both shoes and they smelled like eggs. I expected would look better with a wooden peg, cause you can't sing shanties if you've got two legs.
Got to.
Okay, all right. So this man is your perfect example of like a pirate, big burly chest, eye patch, parrot, and a sword. Big chest. I love the big chest moment. But just because he's got both his legs, nope, you can't sing shanties. I love the fact that they're bringing things into it now. That it's like, boys, all four of you are standing there singing a shanty with two legs. Like, ain't none of you walking around with peg legs. Now you're even making things that are gates that you wouldn't be able to get through because you're already on the inside of the fandom. You feel like you can do that. And again, it's such clever writing because it is so the way that this gatekeeping works.
Two legs, you got two legs, you can't sing shanties if you got two legs. Got two legs, you got two legs, you can't sing shanties if you got two legs. And you can't hold your drink and you don't own a boat and you can't shout ho and you got no beard.
Well, Anna's got no beard.
And Davy has a bike. Robbie's father-in-law has boats but won't sing on the mic.
And JD can't shout ho because his wife takes much offense.
And Andy's got two beautiful hairy legs.
But there's no reason good enough not to join us.
So sing along with the very last chorus.
Love that. Freaking love that. The way that they finish it off is by going through each of them and being like, oh, by the way, yeah, like, we've got these, like, it's perfect. It's the perfect way to end it because it's the whole point of the song.
Very last chorus.
2, 3, 5.
Got no beard, you got no beard, you can't sing shanties if you got no beard. Got no beard, you got no beard, you can't sing shanties if you got no beard. Got no beard, you got no beard, you can't sing shanties if you got no beard. Got no beard, you got no beard, you can't sing shanties if you got no beard. And you got two legs and you can't hold your drink and you don't own a boat and you can't shout ho and you got no beard.
That was so good, but something has confused me so much at the end here. And now it's made, yes, like, I'm looking as I'm clicking through this. Like, we are seeing different people here, right? That's not just me. And they're not just changing position. What is going on here? How has it taken me all film clip to notice, first of all, that, like, I saw that, you know, shirt zipped up with Cartman underneath it, shirt unzipped so you can see Cartman. Fair, okay? But that is second position. That is an entirely different person. Third position, that is an entirely different person. Fourth position currently stays the same, but then I'm pretty sure he changed. Oh, too far. I'm pretty sure he changed eventually as well. Like, is that two? Yeah, that looks like two different people there. Might not be, but either way, there we go. That's definitely a different person there. So they seem to be switching clothes and positions with each other, but just. Yeah, okay, so that's what it is. They just seem, I think they're just switching costumes with each other. I don't even know what's going on here with this film clip. The transitions were happening in a way where somehow my dumb brain completely missed that it was even happening until right at the end here, and I have no idea how I missed all that. But I low-key kind of love that I did. It just kind of works. But either way, what an awesome song. What an awesome film clip. And yeah, just a great topic to base a song on, because I'm going to put it out there. People who gatekeep a fandom, gatekeep a community, they are doing more harm and more damage to this thing that they love than anyone else is. If you are, in my humble opinion, if you are out here either saying that people aren't real fans or can't be a part of a fandom because of X, Y, Z, whatever the reasons may be, then you are doing more harm and damage to that fandom than what it would be if you just let those people in and let people enjoy things. And taking that aside, like I said before, my personal opinion is if you are one of the people who are shouting, it's gone woke, it's too woke, you're also doing more damage to the community and to the fandom, to the property, than anyone else is. Because like, look at The Acolyte. That was a awesome show from what I've heard. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet myself, but I've heard it was a great show. Heaps of people enjoyed it. Awesome fight scenes and things like that. But it didn't get renewed. It didn't get picked up at all. It got, I don't know if it was going to have a sequel, but all I know is that it basically did not do well because people were just complaining that it's woke. And it's like, if that's a problem with you, okay, but I'm a secret. Star Wars has always been woke. It always has been. So I don't know what the problem is. But either way, so many, to come back to the gatekeeping thing, yeah, so many awesome things are ruined by that kind by gatekeeping. So the fact the boys took the time to base a whole song around that and to do it in such a fun way where you want to sing along and bop along with it, and to do all that with just their voices, no music at all, is so cool. I absolutely loved this. This was great. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. As always, check out the original video linked in the description below. Give the original a like and a comment, and subscribe to The Longest Johns if you haven't already. Also, leave me a like and a comment and subscribe here. It helps out the channel so much. And check me out over on Patreon, where I run weekly polls for the reactions I do here on the channel. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel, just like Sally did today. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.